What's up YouTube, Jeff back again today with a very exciting Samsung video for you guys, and today we're taking a look at this exclusive colorway, Awesome Lime, the Galaxy A36 5G in an unboxing. This just launched yesterday in the US. This is exclusive here to the US. There's also going to be a giveaway on this phone, so if you guys are interested, all you have to do is check out our link in the pinned comment description, which goes to Samsung's website for the Galaxy A36. Comment your favorite feature that they mention on the website on this video. We'll also have posts for this on Instagram, Facebook, and X, and you can enter once for each platform. So you can comment your favorite feature on each of our posts, and then on April 1st, we'll choose a winner for the device, and we'll send it out. It is going to be an international giveaway, so everybody can get in on that. But I wanted to show you guys this exclusive colorway. It also comes in black and awesome lavender. Again, this is the US model. Specs on this, just to run them down for you guys if you've forgotten. This comes with the Snapdragon 6 Gen 3 processor, which is actually a pretty compelling processor, and another reason that I wanted to take a look at this device just to see how it performs, because I also have the Galaxy A56, and One UI 7 has had a couple hiccups here and there, though it's smoothed out a little bit since I've been using it. This also comes with 6 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs of storage. Like I said, you've got black and awesome lavender as well, in addition to this awesome lime color. The display is FHD plus 1080 by 2340. Display size is 6.7 inches on this, with 6.5 inches with the rounded corners if you include that. Super AMOLED display. Let's go ahead and take this off. I don't do a lot of unboxings on this channel anymore, so it's kind of fun to do one. You guys can see there the phone. Let's put that to the side. Let's see what else is in the top of the box here. Probably just a charger, as we know. Samsung's got a SIM tool in there. That's a different SIM tool than they usually have in there, which is interesting. There's really nothing in here except a charging cable. Just a white charging cable, which is kind of what you expect. Although it's interesting, for these phones, they give you a white charging cable. I believe on the Galaxy S series, it's usually a black charging cable. So that's kind of interesting. There's nothing really else in the box, but look at this beautiful, absolutely gorgeous, iridescent, awesome lime color. This is really beautiful. In my personal opinion, I actually like the colors they offer on the A36 better than what's on the A56. And there's also some nice colors on the A26. I don't know why Samsung keeps offering like the more muted colors on their more advanced phones. They also do this with the S series, like the S25, S25 Plus have some fun colors, and then the Galaxy S25 Ultra has a bunch of muted colors. I also like this camera array quite a bit more than the one that we have. Just the look of it looks better than what's on the Galaxy S25 series as well. I think it looks a little more premium. You guys have to let me know what you think about it. You do have a triple camera setup on here, 50 megapixel, 8 megapixel, 5 megapixel. The front camera is a 12 megapixel selfie cam. You do have 4K video recording at 30 FPS here. And of course the main camera here is going to have f1.8 on the aperture. So pretty impressive specs for the price. It's $399 in the US. I'm going to go ahead and boot up the phone and put my information in here. And along the way, I'll show you guys a couple of the setup pieces, like the awesome intelligence features, which is basically the Galaxy AI stuff that trickled down to the A series, and any other stuff that's interesting in the setup. Then we'll come back. We'll take a look at One UI 7. You guys can see here the One UI 7 welcome screen, which is exactly what we've seen on the Galaxy S series. For the fingerprint setup on this particular phone, you do have the optical scanner, so it's going to be a little bit lower on your device than you have with the S series, so just keep that in mind. It's also a little hard to set up behind the camera as well, as you guys can see. I would say in general that the fingerprint scanner is a little bit slower and a little bit harder to set up than even the A56 when I did it. I don't really know why that is. That's just an observation from the setup. Here's a look at the aforementioned intelligent features from Awesome Intelligence. Object Eraser, Edit Suggestions, Custom Filters, AI Select, and Read Aloud are the ones for the A36. Now there are a couple that you get that are extra on the A56. I'll actually take a look at that in a second and show you guys the differences. And of course, as usual, you get Auto Blocker Customization Service, Personal Data Intelligence. You can accept those or not. I usually turn them off after setup. I just have the default to go. And then next, display mode, we're all set up. And we can go ahead and go home. We've got the little icon there. And then there's the stock wallpaper. Let me go ahead in here and turn the brightness up a little bit just so you guys can see it. I'll turn the auto brightness off. It's a little bit dimmer than my Galaxy S phone, so try to turn the brightness up as much as I can so you guys can see the display a little bit better. In fact, we might want to crank it all the way up. No, we don't want to have adaptive brightness. There is no, what you guys will notice in there as well, if you look in here, you'll notice there's no extra brightness feature like there is on the Galaxy S models where you have that toggle for extra brightness. One UI 7 though does look very similar. Other than that, of course, there's going to be some things that are missing. You have the option, of course, to switch to alphabetical here, get your vertical app drawer. Yeah, I mean, I will say the Google Play Store is being updated. Let's see if we can take a look at the Galaxy Store. Probably also going to need an update, I'm guessing, at some point. There's a lot of updates to be done. Always make sure when you set up a new Galaxy phone that you go through and do your updates on the Play Store as well as the Galaxy Store. There's going to be a ton of updates in there. Overall, it doesn't seem too bad so far. I'm going to set it on gestures really quickly just because that's definitely what I prefer over the nav bar. And we can kind of see, took a second for it to switch over. It's setting up though, so of course, not really fair to fully judge it. No now brief, of course. Let me go ahead and show you guys a quick comparison of the Galaxy AI features on the A56 and the A36. So you do have slightly more features over here. Let me turn this up as well. See, you also don't have the extra brightness over here on the A56 either. If we scroll down though, we'll take a look at the features. They're also in advanced features on both of these phones. So there's no Galaxy AI section. Intelligent features are at the top. Here you see you've got best faced. Here you have auto trim. Those are additional features on the A56 that are not on the A36. However, I do have some hope because there have been a few hiccups on the A56 that the Snapdragon processor on the A36, I don't know, maybe it's an Exynos thing. Obviously I imported this because it's not available in the US, but I have hopes that this might perform a little bit better just with jumping in and out of apps. So we'll have to see how that goes. Of course, it'll take me a few days of use to get an idea. When things are just kind of setting up right away, it's hard to tell. But overall, the UI looks very good, very familiar. One UI 7 obviously looks good on anything because it's a great OS. The features, like I said, trimmed down from the S series and even from the A56, but still get a lot of that beautiful polish that you have for One UI 7. Let's take a look just at the size comparison of the various phones. These are the A56 and the A36. You guys see the difference in the muted colors that I talked about earlier. The awesome lime versus the, I think it's called awesome olive or something. Very muted compared to this awesome lime color here. This size is pretty much the same, of course. They both have key island here on the side, which I love that. I love that indentation that Samsung puts here right along the power button. You guys can see that both of them actually have that little indentation that helps you find the power button, which is fantastic. Let me do a quick comparison to a few other phones in the similar size category. Here's the Galaxy S24 FE. Does not have key island, but look how much better looking the camera module is, more premium on the A36. You can see here the key island indentation. The S24 FE does not have that. And then, of course, just for fun, the super premium flagship that's in this size category, that is the Galaxy S25 Plus. Here I have the navy blue color. Once again, no key island. But I do think, as I said, let me see if I can get it nice focus there for you guys. I do think that the overall, there it is, the overall camera module just looks nicer on the A36, even though obviously the S25 Plus is a much more expensive, more powerful flagship. Here are your now bar options inside of the A36. You see that you actually have clock, voice recorder, Samsung Notes, and emergency sharing. Unfortunately, it appears you don't even get media live notifications on the A36, so keep that in mind. If you do play some music though, you'll get the now bar. It's just gonna be higher up on the screen here on the lock screen. You see it's up here because of course the fingerprint sensor is at the bottom. So that's just something to be aware of, but no live notifications, unfortunately, for music on the A56 or the A36, but that's not too far out of what we expected because of course these are models that are positioned below the S series. Anyway, very impressed. I love the look of the phone. It looks more premium than even the S line with this camera module, in my opinion. Feels good in the hand. The overall flat design looks nice. One UI 7 appears to run pretty well on the Snapdragon 6 Gen 3. Anyway, I appreciate you guys checking it out. Check out the giveaway. All you have to do is comment on the video. Check out Samsung's link below to the Galaxy A36 page. Comment your favorite feature from there. You can just copy and paste it from their site once you click the link. And put that comment in the description. You can also enter on Instagram, Facebook, and X, where we'll have posts as well. And then we'll pick the winner on April 1st. Appreciate you guys checking out the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.